and welcome back to another episode of Combine With Me, and today I'm going to be doing another mod review. So, I am going to be doing the Gizmos mod, if you hadn't already guessed by the title. And the Gizmos mod is an amazing mod, and it adds just gizmos into your game. So, you just saw one of them did there, but I'll show you that later. So, quickly off, I'm going to start with the crafting recipes, because I really want to get into these, because you just blow a lot of stuff up. So, if you get 3 TNT, 3 iron ingots, and a blaze powder, you might want to slay a lot of blazes, but wait, there's something which helps with that later. And put them in a workbench, you will get a gravity bomb. And the other one is actually called an excavator bomb, but it's just called a .1 of that. But yeah, you can tell it's an excavator bomb because it has an arrow going down. And these, a gravity bomb will, if there is not a block underneath it, it will just fall, and after hitting the ground, blow up in a big fiery explosion. And as you saw there, it's a pretty big explosion and set fire everywhere. So it is a fiery explosion, it's not just a big explosion. And it does actually just turn into a white block when it's falling for some reason. It's a bit weird. Anyway, these are excavator bombs, and they'll just keep blowing up for a set time. So, yeah, sometimes they don't work, sometimes they just stop. But overall, it's pretty good. There we go. So, I think this happens when it's run out. So, I'm not sure quite what happens, but as you saw there, it sometimes happens when it's just run out. And it's on a set time, I think, or a set amount of blow-ups. So, and it can also be stopped by water, and I'm not sure, but it might be able to be stopped by lava. Bad thing, it will blow up the blocks that you mine, so if you pass damage, you'd be like, "Whoa!" But, you know, it's a price you have to pay. It's a pretty good bomb, and for the price it costs, it's amazing. But as you saw there, I found some gold also. It's an amazing bomb, and you get that by 3 gravity bombs, 2 iron ingots on the outside, and 2 iron pickaxes on the bottom. So now moving on to the flint and steels, and you will want more blaze powder in all 4 corners. And for the deforestator, and you will have to have 4 saplings and a flint and steel. And that will get the deforestator, and it's the same with the miner's lighter, except instead of saplings it is gravel. So the miner's lighter will mine things that will set alight things that miners hate. And for some reason my fire is glitchy, but yeah, it just burns gravel pretty swell. So yeah, for when you're down in a mine, that's extremely useful, and it's pretty cheap as well. Same with this. Now, I don't really want my game to lag. This is just fire which spreads really quickly across wood. So you set that alight. Done. Set it alight. This chicken's about to fall very far. It was working properly, but now it's not. So I don't know why. Anyway, you can do it in a jungle biome, but I really suggest using Optifine or something which reduces your lag speed. So that's the 2 flint and steels, and they're pretty destructive. Well, the deforestator is. Gravel usually comes in small patches, but imagine setting that off in a village. It's like the entire path would just go to nothing in a matter of seconds. Anyway, on to the next thing. A temporal dislocator, and I will show you all of these things in action a bit later, but for now I'm just going to show you the basic crafting recipes. And a temporal dislocator can be gained from getting 8 clocks in a workbench around 1 iron ingot, and that will give you a temporal dislocator, and that is really handy in survival mode. A bomb diffuser, which as the name says diffuses bombs, 2 sticks, a lens, 2 shears on either side, and that will give you a bomb diffuser. And the lens, just quickly, is 8 iron ingots around a piece of glass. Getting to that later. A build tool is a diamond pickaxe, a piston, and a chest in a diagonal pattern, and that's also very useful. and an inserter, which is used alongside the build tool, 3 iron ingots, a chest, a crafting table or a workbench, a lens, and 2 oak, well not oak, well just wood planks in the bottom corners. So that one's pretty fiddly to make and quite expensive in iron terms, but it is worth it if you love building. Anyway, moving on quickly, the time bomb is just a TNT and a clock, which you'd probably presume, and the fork bomb, which is the time bomb with the one after it. Some of the names are a bit glitchy on this, I have to say. The bomb names are very glitchy, but I hope he gets that sorted out. But you basically just surround it in endstone, so that's extremely expensive because you have to go all the way to the end to get it, but it's pretty worth it. Moving on, there is the 2 water buckets, 2 rose red. Oh god, I forgot. I'm sorry. It's you put a fire extinguisher, and this will exterminate blazes. As I was saying, there was a very handy thing for them, and it's a 2-hit KO to blazes, and it will also extinguish mass fires. So if I just give myself some fire here, put it everywhere. See, my fire on this isn't glitchy. Oh, it's turned to normal over there, but yeah, there's lots of fire. Oh no, that's wrong chest. And then we get the fire extinguisher. That's pretty effective. So that's for anybody who's stupidly accident prone. So there's the lens, and I want to get on with testing some of these. So I'm going to first use, wait no, I've already used those. I'm going to use the time bombs, and I'm going to go into survival for this because I actually want to quickly test something out. So game mode 0. So they both have the same name, but this is a time bomb, and this will just time, and it will keep going down until it's, oops, just erased that. It will keep going down until it reaches the bottom, and then it'll explode like a normal TNT. So that's the time bomb. But what is really, really good, which is what I used over here like twice, is the fork bomb. And basically, once you place this down, if you right or left click it, oh god, I'm stuck inside them. Okay, this is really bad. I don't think you can actually even get out in creative. But yeah, now you have. Basically, the reason this is so worth it is because you can just keep getting time bombs, and I'm actually stuck inside it right now. So I think I might just TP Falakal 172 80 199. So as you can see, that will get extremely annoying if you ever get trapped in it. But this is why it's so worth the endstone. Oh god, it's almost out of time. So if we just create a bit more quickly, very quickly, I swear. It will just turn into regular TNT, and it's blowing up. No, I died! Damn it! No. Okay, I'm just going to wait. No, I can just teleport there. Man, I'm glad I teleported. I remember the general direction, but not that great. 80 109. Wow, that was close. So game mode 1 again, and you, without teleportation, you cannot even get out of there. So yeah, this is what 1 did, and as you saw, I can actually get more of them. So yeah, that's pretty devastating if you're going to be using it in a friend's world or something. Right, so moving on to some of the uses, just let me set a couple of rooms up because I was afraid I would blow them up if I set them up before I set those off. So right, I have set the rooms up, and I'm just going to quickly grab that. But we've all had that time where we come back from mining and we just have a stack of iron and we just want to get it over with quickly. So if I just set my game mode to 0, then if we shift click and just keep shift clicking, there we go. all done. That's what the temporal dislocator does, and it works in Tekkit for EU. Apparently, it says so on the site. Oh god, but yes, game mode 1 again. So that's pretty handy in almost all circumstances that you're using. It's just so worth the clocks. So anyway, next we are going to be using the build tool, and for that I am just going to head over to the end, grab all of those, and the build tool, in effect what it will do is when you place a block there, then take it out, there we go, and there is a build tool, and I'm pretty sure this mines perfectly like diamond. Oh right, whoops, game mode, no, game mode 0. So I'm pretty it just mines like normal diamonds, but you will need one of those to get it in. So I'm going to quickly, and also if you right click, then you can place with it. So this will save you space in your inventory. You can have a stack of things. So yeah, that's the build tool. And it doesn't say you can do it with any other pickaxe, so I'm presuming you can't. And just quickly with the, I'm pretty sure it's probably the last thing, but blazes, glow in the dark. 2 hits with a fire extinguisher. Right clicking, left clicking it takes more, but right clicking, yeah, to do hit kill. That's like immense power. So that's pretty much it, but I just want to show you something which I built, and this is the accelerators speeding you up before I'm not even moving right now. That's how much oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, the accelerator and the launcher, and the launcher is pretty much like a trampoline. The accelerator, you don't even have to be pressing buttons, it just launches you, and it will also speed up entities and things as well. As you can see, there goes the gunpowder. So yeah, that would be an amazing tool for the high jump or something. I don't know, but that's just a bit of an invention that I made, combining the two of them. I'm going to see if I can clear that hill. Hey, I got one of my gunpowders back. Yes, I kind of cleared it. I got to there. So yeah, oh my god, I forgot. Basically, if you stand on top of one of these and shift click, it will take 9 items out of your inventory, a max of 9, first 9 items in it, and it will put it in there. And this you can withdraw. So I don't think there's any extravagant way to get them out. Maybe, I'm not sure, you could probably like connect a hopper to it or something to put it into here, but with just this, there's no massive cool way to get them out. But they're awesome. You can have like a line of them, like if you need to fight, just quickly run onto that, press shift, and like you have all of your swords and bows and everything. So anyway, thank you for watching another episode of Command Me. If you enjoyed the commentary and you're new to the channel, please leave a like and hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in future episodes. So yeah, bye.